Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday, and it's the 11th of May 2026. And I've just sold me last drum kit that I've got to Steve from Leeds. He came up all the way from Leeds to collect it just this morning. And it might seem a long way to go to collect something, but it's cost too much to post it. So, like, if he'd said, right, can you send it, the cost would have been, I don't know, maybe double. I don't know. But in the past, my last major drum kit, which was got 11 drums in it or something, I had to go to Leeds to put it in a drum shop window so somebody could buy it, and then I got commission. So the shop took money off it as well. So I didn't get a lot of money for it. And that was 11 drums, Gretsch, all good quality, top quality. And but what Steve's bought is a little compact, what they call a cocktail kit, very compact. Excuse me, for small spaces and that. And he's got a good deal there. They're good drums, and he's got some good cymbals with it as well. So I'm pleased to have sold it, and I think he's pleased to have bought it. Anyway, he lifted off. He looked at this. He said, "Oh, is that like a banjolele?" And it is a banjolele, Steve. Absolutely right. And it's like a banjo ukulele. It's a cross. And what it makes this sound is the skin there is a drum skin. Okay, it's not wood like on the back. It's a drum skin, and that gives it that sound. If it was wood like that, it would sound completely different. But it isn't, and it sounds like this. Anyway, who else have we got to talk about? Who's on the register? Currybo _D said happy Sunday yesterday because it was Sunday. Yeah, magic. And Hannah, are you Hannah OT or Hannah, different Hannah? You could be Hannah carer. You could be caring Hannah. I don't know. But you're lovely anyway. And you said that yesterday's video was beautiful, which is beautiful. Thank you very much. And then Charlie, she said it was amazing. So I don't know what we've got to. MGG Studios on the old YouTube. He said, nice uke. Well, you like this one than MGG Studios. Two Amigo. Banjolele. And I could, if I wanted to, plug it in because I've got a port to plug an amplifier in. And then Steve bought me drum kit this morning, yeah. I've just got a list of people I should mention. So, right, and hopefully I'll be able to send this. I'm not sure how to work all this. He sent me his number on WhatsApp, and my WhatsApp's gone out the window. It's just like one big screen instead of having like a list of contacts on one side and then to the right side of it what you're talking about. It's just all one screen, and I can't get it to normal again. So I'm going to have to wait until my friend Claire comes back tomorrow, hopefully, and she can mend it again because I've broken it before. I'm not very good with tech at all. But what Steve was saying, because he could see that I'm struggling in this little place. I'm living in just this one room. I've got access to the toilet at the end of a corridor, but I can't use the kitchen anymore because my chair won't go in there. Upstairs is very stressful, really, because I've got to transfer from a wheelchair onto a stair lift. So I've got to have somebody there to check that I'm not going to fall off. Then somebody at the top to supervise me transferring from the stair lift chair onto the shower chair and all the rest of it. And Steve was saying, why don't you get a bungalow?
This is a reminder. Take medication.
This is me, Alexa, reminder thing. Say it again, Alexa. Oh, she just went very quiet then. Oh, well, there you go. But yeah, Stephanie OT was saying that there's some out the back there. I did a song a bit back about one of the bungalows that's got solar panels on, and they get like energy from the sun for nothing. I mean, the solar panels obviously cost whatever, but then they use the energy, and what they don't need electric wise, they sell it back to the national grid. And I did a song about rain falling for free into your drain pipes and whatever, which you've provided, and that goes into the drains and taken away by the water board, and then they sell water back to you, which isn't a fair sort of thing, I don't think. Anyway, so song I was going to do today, just saw this. I was flicking through I think it was Facebook or something. Ooh, excuse me, I need another swig actually, just excuse me if This is Abbott Ale in a plastic glass. Plastic because I can take it outside. If I drop it, it's not going to splinter. But the beer still tastes okay. And it shouldn't really, for two reasons. One, it's canned, and two, it's in a plastic glass. But it beats both of them. It's brilliant. Abbott Ale. I'm trying to put my glass down. It's on the floor now. It's probably a bad move, because I'll end up wanting to shift back in my chair a little bit, and the wheels on the front, the caster wheels, they just go wherever they want, and they'll find that pint pot and they'll knock it over, but it won't shatter because it's plastic. It'll just be lots of wetness. Anyway, this song, Your Mother Should Know by the Beatles, on a banjolele. Let's all get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your mother should know. Sing it again. Let's all get up and dance to a song that was long, long. That was a hit before your mother was born. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your mother should know. Do 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 do. Do 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 Your mother should know. Your mother should know. Sing it again. Do-do. I'm lost. Let's all get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your mother should know. This is a nice sounding uke. It lives on the wall on a peg behind there, but I'm glad I've got it down. I think I'll put one of my other ukes up there on the peg and keep that down for a bit of diversity. Where's my beer? Grab it before I knock it over. Ah. Yes, what do you think? Moving. I mean, the subject's been brought up before, and I don't know, it's all that moving is like home, that is. It's like traumatic, isn't it? It's stressful. I think is it more stressful than divorce or something? I can't remember. But I don't know, I have to cost it up and somehow work out, because the thing is, if I move, it's going to be like down to my friend Claire to sort it all out. She'll have to do all the bloody work, really, and it's a lot to put on anybody. But where I'm thinking of moving, because Steph, my OT, said that the bungalows where I was talking about with the solar panels on, I think a couple of those are up for grabs. And that's only round the corner, so that would be quite handy. And it's like where I live, so I know the area and stuff. I think, well, the bungalows, so they've got backyards and stuff. And I would think the garden area of each flat, each bungalow, would be good because they get the sun like all the time, I think. Because I'm thinking in this house, it comes from the left over the roofs and disappears over the roofs of the other houses. But the bungalows, it would just be like, as soon as it was up, it'd be there and all day. So lots of sunshine, lots of vitamin D, and that's got to be good, isn't it? Yeah. So I might look into it. I might, if I'm going to do it, because it'll be the last move I ever make, but if I'm going to do it, I might get a removal firm. And I used to know a bloke called Tim Elliott, and he had a removal company, but I ain't got his number or anything. So, but I can't see it's going to be a lot of money really. The load up here. There's not a lot to load up, to be honest. I mean, I think the stuff upstairs belongs to the property. It's not my property. Private rented. Stuff down here I've got a bed. Let's think what's in here. A bed, electric chair, a wine rack with wine in. That's all got to go. Microwave, fridge freezer, air fryer thing, kettle. And a couple of cupboard things, those white things, whatever they call them. There's not a lot of stuff to actually take. It wouldn't. I used to be a lollipop. I used to be a lollipop man. Yeah, I did. But I used to be a removal man as well. I used to drive. I went for this job as a driver of a removal firm, Staines Removal, something like that, back in Nottingham. And I turned up and I thought it was just going to be like a transit van size. And they opened this shed door and said, right, that's your lorry. It was huge. You could drive it on a 7.5 ton licence, which is like transit sort of size. But this thing was huge, and somehow, I mean, it's like a removal lorry, massive. And somehow they'd worked it out that it didn't weigh enough to be, to be a proper heavy goods vehicle. And I saw it and I was scared to death. But anyway, I got in, got on with it. And even other colleagues, work colleagues, that didn't drive, said how brilliant my driving was. Manoeuvring, because I could manoeuvre it into tight gaps and that. Because I just eventually thought of it as a transit van. And I'll just see a gap and I think, right, okay, back into there, no problem. So what I've got wouldn't fill one of those. I mean, the whole house would go in that thing that I was driving. They had like inside a big box thing, and then there's a bit over the cab. You put your settee on the cab, over the cab bit, and there used to be 3-piece suites. So the 2 chairs would be upturned over the top of the settee, and then you pack all the rest of it around, and then there'd be like straps that you'd tie it to the side so it didn't fall about and all the rest of it. They wouldn't need to do all that. In fact, they could probably get what I've got, a couple of trips in a transit van, because I don't own any of the furniture. It's not mine. I've just got lots of ukuleles and lots of ukuleles. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Got to have a think and a discussion and a talk with Steph OT. So Hannah, if you're watching, get Steph OT to give me a ring or something, because we're thinking about the ceiling hoist. But if I'm going to make a move, perhaps won't need to do a ceiling hoist. And I'm thinking, what's the benefits of moving? Well, the benefits of moving, I would have access to a kitchen, which I haven't got now. Bedroom, probably a separate to your lounge, which isn't, they're all inclusive here. This is my lounge. It's like a bed sit in here. So you get a bit more area. And I still have a bit out the back, which gets more sunlight, I think. And then I have my electric chair. There's a cycle path thing right outside the door. Could work, couldn't it? And they look all right. I mean, they look modernish. But yeah, here, 3 bedrooms upstairs. Never go up there. Shower room. It's like really difficult to get up there. So basically, the upstairs I don't use. I've got a kitchen down here I can't use. Downstairs toilet can use. And then this front room, which is like a bed sit, which I live in and sleep in and eat in. So yeah, bungalow might be the answer. But we'll see. Anyhow, we will see. Anyway, good health to you all. Abbott Ale. Absolutely. I think my favourite beer. I used to drink it with Big Rob when we used to go to the Cross Keys. He didn't drink Abbott Ale. I think I've told you before. He drank Moretti and stuff like that, expensive lagers, and then send it back because it hadn't got enough bubbles in it. Gassy beer. I can't drink gassy beer. Lagers, I mean, Guinness isn't gassy, but 1 pint of Guinness and I'm full up. Can't do Guinness. Abbott Ale, I can stay on it for 5 or 6. Maybe not these days, but... And I wouldn't have been back in the Cross Keys because I was driving, so I'd probably only have a couple. And was a time, though. Had this thing, me and Belly, 5 and drive. So you're okay up to 5 pints, and anything over, you're a bit dodgy driving. I mean, you're not legal. Certainly not legal. But there we are. Anyway, so that's that for now. We're 21 minutes. This a long video. Right, the words and music to this video are on underneath the video itself in description. On YouTube, it's Wheelchair Ukulele with Lollipop Man, and on TikTok, it's User Lollipop Man, all one word. And Lollipop Man is because he used to be a Lollipop Man, Steve, if you're wondering. Right, anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please leave comments, please leave likes, share, register, whatever. Like, share, register, whatever. Right, so I'm going now. 23 minutes going on to. Right, I'm gone. Bye.